Get it. Everybody, how are we? Everybody in the chat, welcome, welcome. Hope everyone is well. Got a few cars coming out already. There's an Alpine and a Red Bull. Tyres. It's the it's the Alpine and Matty Skills who's decided to come out. The Mercedes has come out. There's Skillsy. There is his teammate. We got both Red Bulls, or one Red Bull out. Alpine, we've got the Mercedes Kano, and soon to be Matty Skills in the other Alpine. Oxchilla gets a hot lap request instantly for Maxi Boy. Last week's double winner, one at Austria, one at Qatar. I'm pretty sure he's won 3 in a row. Might be mistaken though. Let's get all this up. Let's get on to the first Alpine out there on track. It looks like it's going to be a unique drone. Yeah, Maxi's on charge. He sure is there, Oxchilla. Already closing the gap massively with Kano on the championship. Yeah, 11 points behind Kano. So Kano's now some competition. Championship battle is on fire. So unique drone coming around the Parabolica now. He's going to cross the line to start his lap. Set the benchmark for everyone with 15 minutes to go. So let's ride on board with him until Maxi Boy gets around and starts his lap. And Maxi Boy should be coming. He's almost there. We've already got a DNF. Felty Rabbit's put it in the wall. Felty Rabbit has been in the middle. Go around him, lads. Oh, Evil Blight almost loses that. Yeah, that was dangerous. Let's ride on board with Maxi Boy now. Good luck and comms. Cheers, Cruz. Hope you feel better, bro. Felty crashed. So Maxi Boy starting his lap now. So let's ride on board with the AlphaTauri as he starts his lap now. Coming into turn 1, the hard braking zone. You want to brake at about the 100-meter board. Try to nick that second apex. She does beautifully. Get into the gus early. Keep it tight around this smooth right-hander coming into the chicane. You can get the shortest run possible to that corner. He goes a bit wide there. I've lost him a little bit of time. Let's see how light is he on the brakes. How brave is he? Avoids that curve. Avoids it. Takes the chicane beautifully. As it comes into the crucial right-hander, you want to try and not get onto the curb too much as you can lose the back end. This curve as well, very easy to lose the rear as we saw Felty do it on his outlap. Unique drone sets a benchmark for 124.1. So Maxi Boy now coming into the Ascari chicane to the quick left right-hander. Takes plenty of curb. Misses the inside curve completely. Doesn't take too much on the outside, so he's got this long straight. Long straight coming into the last corner, Parabolica. On the world famous Monza, the Templar speed, he takes that beautiful, takes a very wide line. He's going to cross the line. Where will this put the AlphaTauri? He goes provisional pole with a 119.8. So very good lap from the man in the AlphaTauri. ZK tops it by 4 attempts in the Alfa Romeo and does a 119.4. So our first 2 drivers into the 19s. Where is Lucky? Lucky's on his outlap now. Piastri's around the final corner into the straight. He's going to cross the line. Where will he put his Williams? He goes up into P3. So next person to set their lap looks like it will be Magic Lee as he comes around the final corner now. You'll be back. Potential for last time. What? Why is that, Cruz? Magic Lee goes to P8. So Easy Reaper now starting his lap. So let's ride on board with the man in the Haas coming off a podium. Oh, he looks like he's doing it. Oh, no, he's doing it. That looked like a very slow chicane. Oh, you're moving in 18 days to Hawaii. Yes, that's correct. I remember now. Easy Reaper, how brave is he going to be? Takes a lot more curb than Maxi Boy did. So, it's going to be very interesting to see the different suspensions play out here. But, Easy Reaper coming off a podium in Qatar. Appreciate Qatar. You know, played his cards perfectly, didn't get a penalty. And, like to see how well he goes around here. Monza, not a very, very big penalty circuit. So, don't be surprised if you don't see a lot of penalties around here. As it's very hard to go off the track and get a penalty here. It's very easy to go off there and lose the rear. So he's coming around Parabolica. Lackey has retired, so he's binned it on the straight before this scary chicane. And Easy Reaper, he's going to cross the line. Where can he put his Haas? Will he improve? He goes to P9. Of course he will improve. P9 for the man in the Haas. So he's the leading Haas at the moment. Who's next come around? Maney on the mediums. He's gone for a double warm-up lap. He's behind one of the Mercedes. Defeated Damo. Also a second down, so he'll come in. And Aussie Freak is just completed a lap, yeah. Easy Reaper, 2 attempts up on his time, so like I said, I knew that looked like a very, very slow first sector for him. But he's got no fuel or no ERS left, so he might as well just call it here, hop in the pits, get a fresh set on and go out again. That's about it. Not many other people on laps here except Maney. Starts his lap on the mediums. Looks like he's the only guy on a lap. Kano's on a lap now, actually. As he comes through the chicane. As he does come through chicane. That tricky right hand of the double apex. Very, very easy to lose your rears, as I did state earlier. Kano's car looks planted to the ground though, like glue. As he DRS opens on the back of that Mercedes, he comes down into this Scary chicane. I'm stumbling my words. Takes a lot of the inside curb. His car looks like it's going all over the place through there. What should be the onboard camera, but he's coming down the straight now. So where can the championship leader by 11 points to Maxi Boy, can he put his car in the front row here at Monza? With 10 minutes remaining, comes around Parabolica now. Early on the foot. Crosses the line, short run to the line. Where can Kano put it? He only goes P4 behind the Williams of Piastri. So not the lap. The man in the Mercedes, championship leader, won, and War Machine's already called it down in P20. He doesn't want to do another lap. Maney's starting another lap. Uffenhoff has actually started a lap, so let's run aboard of Uffenhoff here. And his teammate behind him, so can we see a bit of team play here from the Ferraris at their home race. The Maney moves out of the way for Drifters, and he's going to stay out of the way for Drifters and Uffenhoff, thank you. And Uffenhoff is the leading Ferrari here. As he comes into the tricky chicane now, how's he going to handle this? He's got a bit more ERS than his teammate. He's gone purple, so Uffenhoff, another driver who's been on absolute tear of late. Oh, he takes a bit of grass. Ice Chip does a 2-minute 48 lap time and leaves the session, so Ice Chip with the fastest lap. Go on, mate. 2 minutes lap from Ice Chip. So Uffenhoff comes into the chicane. He's getting held up by a Haas. The Haas of... that looks like it was magically has held the Ferraris up, and the Ferraris have collided. Both Ferraris, one Ferrari's in the wall and the other Ferrari just comes out lucky. But the Haas of magically has caused that entire incident by knocking off the racing line. Oh my goodness. Magically. What have you done, mate? You've caused absolute chaos. It looks like magically he's just going to go around and start his lap now. So... Ferrari distraction at their home race. So the American team taking out the Italians once again. So magically starts his lap now, coming into the first turn. So alright, that's going to be a slam dunk penalty coming his way. So wow. Yeah, good one, Magic says Drifters. Mate, so for the stewards, Piastri does a 1:19.6 7. So, whoa, these are all glitched out. It's saying he's going to pole. Definitely not pole position. We've got a bit of a glitched hobby going on here. And magically, with the power of the 2 Ferraris behind him, comes to the right-hander. Comes into another right-hander where he just was a victim. He saw it firsthand with the Ferrari disaster class. Coming to the chicane. He's 8 temps up. And those Ferraris look like they were on a stellar lap there too. A very stellar lap they look like. Oh, magically comes around the Parabolica now. Around the final corner. Where can he put his Haas? Will it be an improvement? From P14, can he crack the top 10? Crosses the line. He got his P11 just behind his teammate Easy Reaper. By the slightest of margins. Here comes Skillsy. Crosses the line. He goes up in a P6. Good lap from the Alpine. Oh, Skillsy. It's like he never left. Say, Evil Blade matching his time. Can he find any more time? Oh, apparently never mind. He's gone purple, so he's almost 2 temps up on his time. As he comes to the chicane, does he lose time? Does he find it? Look very, very clean for the man in the AlphaTauri. As he comes around the Parabolica now, Ice Chip has rejoined the session. Blade crosses the line and goes P5. So behind his teammate Maxi Boy. Defeated Damo. So the two Mercedes not looking very, very strong around here at the moment. Very surprising. As these two have dominated. So Maxi Boy a 10th up on his time as he comes through here. Takes a lot of curb, bounces the car over the inside apex. Almost loses as his car floats over it. As he comes in a Parabolica now, brakes at the 50 meter braking board. Crosses. Oh, he goes into the pits. Never mind. He's cooled that lap time. No, he didn't like it. So Blade will go around again. Kano's gone purple. Kano might make me eat my words here. Me saying the Mercedes not looking strong around here. He comes around the crucial right-hander, keeps the car on track, keeps it within the white lines. Goes very wide, almost into the grass there. So as he comes into the crucial chicane, this is where you can lose it or gain it on this track. He does take that very, very well. So where's this going to put him at the end of this with 4 minutes remaining? Everyone's going to jump in the pits after this. Wide out about 2 minutes and come out. He goes P3 with a 1:19.7. So a fraction of Piastri's time. They... wow. They're both 3:29 temps off ZK. So ZK has done 1 lap, I'm pretty sure, and has checked in a 1:19.4, so he's the man to beat here, carrying on provisional pole. And everyone comes in main, he's going to go for his outlap. Ice Ship will go for an outlap, and so Uffenhof. Zeke will have to improve the game, put in P2. Yeah, it's a weird glitch that is, Oxshilo. It says Piastri's currently got the fastest lap. And then it said Ice Chip had the fastest lap with a 2-minute 48-second lap. So Marnie going for another run on those meetings to get him nice and warmed up. Ice Chips comes around the final corner now. Where can he put his Red Bull? Can he improve from P14? Crosses the line. He goes into P7 ahead of his teammate Rapid Pajala. Let's have a look at Uffenhoof, who's coming down the final straight as well into Parabolica. And as you can see, all the cars coming out now. Starting to train up a bit. No one wants to be first, or the guy behind you will get DRS and a slipstream. Oh, sorry, we'll get slipstreams. It's very powerful around here. Uffenhoof crosses line. This looks like a very stinky lap. He goes P15. Oh, never mind. He's starting a lap again. Sorry. Did not notice that. Wakey abstracts. Mate, I swear to God, every time I start streaming, I start yawning. So, I'll blame Tier 3 for giving me boring action and no one crashing into each other. Because I've been awake. But it's had a Milo and a chicken roll. And, yeah, blame Tier 3, not me. So this is why I need someone to hold my hand when I commentate. And ZK's called it. He's not going to set another lap. So ZK retires in the pits. So Voxchillo is correct. He will get demoted down to P2 if he didn't improve. Uffenhoof up 2 seconds on his time, as you expect. He should be. Got a bit of traffic ahead of him. Uffenhoof 2.8 crosses the line. He goes. Whoa, he goes P2. Why? This glitch is bugging me out. Oh God! It said he went fastest, but he didn't. But he will. ZK gets demoted, which is weird. So is pole position P2 now? Is that what we're gathering? Is Uffenhoof got P2, P1 on track? Unique throne. Alright, who's next across the line here? It's gonna be Maxi Boy. Currently 2 times down on his time. Doesn't look like he's gonna improve much more. He calls it. He goes into the pits. So next across the line will be Magic Lee. Where will he? No, this is bugged. Lol. Magic Lee goes up into P9. And then the McLaren goes around. Maney doesn't improve. Defeated Damo comes around. Where can he put his Mercedes? Currently down in P12. Sits P3 in the championship. He goes a 119.7. So Evil Blade. And we've got a Mercedes spun around back there. It looks like it's Kano. Looks like we've got a Williams stopped on track. The end there, Blade only goes to P8. So where's Unique and Maddie gonna go? Unique goes up to P6. Skillsy stays P12. And that looks like it's qualifying here at Monza. Kano crosses the line with no front wing. Uffenhoof takes P2, followed by ZK. Oh, behind ZK's 119.4 on pole position, but I'm hearing that ZK could possibly get demoted, which would push Uffenhoof up into the pole position. ZK better start P1, says Oxcello. Well, you'd hope so. It was a staunching lap. A very, very good lap. And he will. He will start pole position by almost 0.2 of a second to the nearest competitor. So maybe ZK's back on wheel. He's decided to stop going easy on everyone. The wheel is fixed. And this is what he does. Goes pole position by 2 tenths. Someone broke his wheel. It's a joke. But let's get ready for 27 laps of Monza, the Temple of Speed. Let's hope for some awesome overtaking into turn 1. Look out for the DRS overtakes. Or, okay, the Red Bull overtakes. The only overtakes Verstappen has ever made in his career. It's jokes. Don't get angry at me. Don't yell at me. Still we rise. And who's going to get the better start? So, when it loads us in, I'd like to get a look at these tyres. You would assume Uffenhoff's going to start on the softs, as he does usually. ZK might start on the mediums. And ZK's not going. Oh. ZK fell asleep. No, so mediums for ZK, medium for Uffenhoff. Mediums, all the way to the top 8 running mediums, and then you got the likes of Ice Chip, Reaper and Lee on the softs. So these 3 looking to cut their way through the field there. Pajala on the softs, and you got the 3 at the back, Drifters, Frozen, Felty all on the softs, and then you've got the lone hard user, Money, who's looking to go the distance here. So, it's going to be, his strategy is a one-stop softs to mediums or mediums to hards. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Alrighty. So, these 2, Uffenhoff and ZK, are racing under formation lap. They've run away from the rest of the field here. Uff and puff, says Oxshiller. I can't tell if that's a bit of cheerleading going on there for his Ferrari teammate. Bring it on for the Ferraris, yes. And now the Ferrari down in P19, very unlucky for Drifters, as he did get held up by the man that sits in P11 magically and put on a wall. So you have 2 Italian teams on the front row. ZK gets disqualified from his start in his grid box. So he doesn't get the best lineup there. Uffenhoff does. So will this give Uffenhoff the advantage he needs to get it off the line against ZK? But these 2 got to be careful, because they got a very, very hungry Kano and Piastri right behind them. These 2 are all about the battle. But it's gonna be ZK. And it's glitched out. But ZK's ghosted. ZK's off. Uffenhoff got the better reaction though. So Uffenhoff's alongside the Alfa Romeo, and here comes Piastri. He's having a look all up the inside. But he's gonna tack him behind. Uffenhoff, who's light on the brakes? Uffenhoff is. He goes light in. He goes off the track, cuts a chicane. ZK goes around him. Uffenhoff loses car position. Kano has to hop on the gravel to avoid it, and goes around Piastri. So Uffenhoff misses his braking zone completely. But let's go back down the field a bit, as it does all look clean apart from that. The 2 AlphaTauris going neck and neck. And Unique Throne all over the back, defeated Damo. Maxi Boy's gonna have a look up the inside of Unique Throne, and they do touch. Unique Throne gets on the apex and gets very squirrely, gets passed by both AlphaTauris. Now he's got Aussie Freak all over the back of him. And Ice Chip defending for all his might against Magic Lee. Oh, whoa, no! Then the Red Bull and the Ferrari of Drifters and Bajala have come together, and Drifters is out. He was out in qualifying and he's out on lap 1, and then Bajala's put it in the wall. Bajala, while trying to turn the car around, has put it in the wall. So it's all gone to worse for Drifters in the Ferrari. It has not been his night so far, and his race has come to an unfortunate end. I don't know, actually. These two incidents tonight have not been his fault by any means, mate. You know, qualifying, his teammate turned in front of him because he's trying to avoid the Haas, and yeah, this was not Drifter's fault at all. He's just been super unlucky here tonight, and it was not his night. So hopefully he can come back better next week and put this behind him. Very unlucky for the Red Bull or the Ferrari driver. But a lot of people jumping into the pits, so all those soft runners, it looks like jumping in. Magically getting a wing change. Easy Reaper wide for his teammate, so the Haas boys are going to drop all the way back. And Bajala's left the session. And we'll sure see some ticks from Drifters. Matty Skill's down in P10. But let's round the safety car now, and ZK still leads. So let's have a look at the position changes here. So Kano up 2 positions. Kano is up 2 positions. Aussie Freak up 6. Our biggest winner is War Machine, who's up 8 positions in the P12. Mr. War sure loves Monza. I do know that. And our biggest loser is Unique Joan, who looks like he had a bit of a squabble with Maxi Boy and Evil Blade into that chicane. Looks like a little bit of his front wing did come flying off though. But those bottom 5 have made a stop now. All onto the hards, apart from Reaper on the medium, so they can now, you know, go the rest of the way if they can bring their tyres there. They don't need to stop again. Up 1 safe car at Monza. If you're just tuning in, we've lost Drifters and Bajala due to a hefty crash before the Ascari chicane. Now, while we're on a safety car, what's everyone had for dinner? Yeah. Let's hear it. What's everyone had for dinner? How's everyone's day been? What's everyone been doing? And also, went for a walk today. Got sweet by a couple of plovers. Just had a chicken roll. I got a can of Monster next to me. So, living the life. Safety cars into slap, alrighty. Wake yourselves up. Don't wake up abstracts. So ZK's gonna lead the pack here, followed by Kano and Uffenhoof. So Uffenhoof not getting the best start, going a bit too deep. And looks like he might have lost his front wing there. I want to get a little bit of a look. No, his front wing looks intact. But Kano's going to be on the run and on the hunt for ZK. The championship leader for a reason. Has a lot of pace. Can he show him? So when does ZK decide to go? Looks like Kano's under fueled a bit here. So ZK may or may not go off this. Oh, Kano's all over the inside of him, and he's gone, and that could have caught Kano sleeping, but it has not. Kano's got an amazing start, followed by Uffenhoof, and Kano's Surely at the top end speed, the lower wings, it's going to move to the outside. But Ulfenhulf's not far behind. So he needs to be careful to close that gap. ZK's got the inside. Ulfenhulf's got the... Oh, they almost do touch. Kano takes that inside line. Can ZK do anything to vote back under traction? He can't. So Kano takes the lead in the Mercedes. But it's not over yet because ZK will get the slipstream all the way down into this straight if he wants to fight it. And he doesn't. And War Machine spun around. No, you have such a good race, War. It's all gone wrong for War Machine. Kano's now putting a little bit of a gap to ZK here. He's got Ulfenhulf all over the back of him. Followed now by Piastri, Blade, defeated Damo, Maxi Boy, Aussie Freak, Chips, and Muddy Skills round out the top 10. But Evil Blade and Maxi Boy have made a switch here. So now Maxi Boy can chase down a defeated Damo for P5, the last week's winner. Can he do anything? Can he make it 4 in a row? He's got some very, very fast drivers ahead of him though. He wants to make it happen. Kano will go fast, of course. Ulfenhulf's going to have a look. So, wow, 350 kph for Ulfenhulf. He's going much faster. He's got much lower wings, but ZK's going to have the better traction out of this corner now. They're going to go wheel to wheel. It looks like no. Ulfenhulf does drop in behind. But wow, once that DRS comes on, Ulfenhulf may just fly by. ZK looks like he's running very high wings for Monza. And defeated Damo has a bit of a bad exit. That opens the door for Maxi Boy. He's going to have a look at the inside, try to switch it to the inside line. Pushing that Mercedes through every single apex and corner. Defeated Damo gets a better run out of there though. So ZK not, and Lucky's out. Lucky's out of the race. Oh, and that's a big crash on the exit of the right hand. That's another safety car. So a lot of people seem to be crashing there very, very easy, like I said, to overheat your rears and just get a big snap into the wall. So that's our third car gone. So what does Kano and ZK do? Probably stay out. They may just wing it and go for the hards off these mediums and just go to the rest of the distance, or they are banking on another safety car. They're going to stick it. So, as expected, stick it out. Maxi Boy jumps in. So, he's going to go for the massive undercut. Aussie Freak almost runs into the back of Maxi Boy. Ace Chips comes in. Everyone's coming in. Easy Reaper now jumps back in for another pit stop for the Haas. So, what's it going to be now? So, it will be the hard tyres. So, he's used all 3 dry compound of tyres in this race so far. Softs, mediums and hards. So maybe he wasn't liking the mediums, like, you know, hop on the hards, go the rest of the distance. And yeah. Ooh. But no penalties at the moment. Which is no surprise here at Monza. But if you're just tuning in, we got Kano leading the race from ZK and Ulfenhulf. Ulfenhulf started second place behind ZK, who was on pole. Got a very, very good start, just went a bit too late on the brakes. Got his braking point all mixed up and went across the chicane. Just lost him a few positions. I'm not talking much about Muddy Skills. He's currently P7, so it's like he never left. Competing for the points here in the Alpine, ahead of his teammate Unique Drone. Um, welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Here at the golf session here at Monza. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just trying to get something done here. While we're under safety car, and we have the chance to do it. Alrighty. Alrighty. So we're on our second safety car. Here at that Monza. Monza. Safety car with this lap. Look at that Mercedes, looks disgustingly dusty. Has been through the gravel. See a very quick Zeke all over the back of him though. And an Offenhof. And a pastry. A pastry boy. The rain's coming, says Oxshilla in 15 minutes. 15 minutes and we might see rain. So, oh my. Says Oxshilla, the man, he's down at the garages. Ted Crubis, okay, Oxshilla, telling us there's rain here in Monza. And Conan's gone very, very early. ERS now activated. Oh, he gets slippy through there. Very dangerous, put your ERS on through there. But he's going to do it anyway. Gets the jump on DK. And Offenhof gets the jump on everyone. Offenhof does not get it on Piastri though. But Offenhof clearly running the lower wings. Or they're running the same wings. Piastri's going to have a look at the inside of the E-slider on the brakes. Can he get into the apex? He can. He gets ahead into the corner. Yeah, I'm engineering CK. Very nice. So, he should be engineering the Ferrari, mate. He's now going to have a comeback at Piastri. We're going to have a look at the inside. He's going to attack him on. He tucks him behind the Williams. Let's go off with Evil Blood all over the back of the feet of Domo. Matty Skills. He's got his teammate all over the back of him. And Maxi Boy all over the back of Magic Lee. So Maxi Boy must have made a stop. He did. Onto the hard tyres. Oh, he gets very slippy. Everyone almost losing it through there. Be careful. Careful. And we've got a bit of a switch around from the Alpides. Skillsy swallowing his ego, letting his teammate through. And you are the fastest car at the moment. But Offenhof and Blade are going wheel to wheel. Blade has passed Offenhof. Offenhof's going to get past. Phoenix thrown. Oh, you've got a bit too tight there. Forced Offenhof off. And Offenhof's having an absolute nightmare. And he comes back on ahead of Maxi Boy and almost takes him out. So absolute chaos here at Monza. And here comes Maxi Boy and Magically. He's got the inside line. He's going to have a look. Who's lighter on the brakes? They're about even. Maxi Boy gets on the brakes very late. He's going to try hang around the outside, get the traction down. But now he's got Offenhof on his outside. And Offenhof's having a look around the outside. He's got to make the move stick. And he now moves up in a P9. We've got contact between Maxi Boy and Offenhof still. Now Maxi Boy's got the run on Offenhof. These two giving us a battle to watch here at Monza. As it looks like everyone's dropped into a bit of a DRS try now. Which is usually how it goes. And we've got a spinner at the back there. It looks like it is War Machine. He's had a bit of a moment once again. And Offenhof's going to go for a move on Magic Lee now. Into this Scary chicane. Can he make it stick? Magic Lee's going to have a look. He's already taken one Ferrari. He defends with his life, but Offenhof squeezes through. But Magic Lee's got the run on the outside. Here comes Maxi Boy. Here comes Aussie Freak. Are they going to make this 4 wide or 3 wide? These three absolutely going at it. And now you got Maxi Boy versus Offenhof. Offenhof on the inside of Maxi Boy. Now you got Aussie Freak on the inside of both of them. Aussie Freak's going to get a triple overtake, and he's done it. Aussie Freak with one of the greatest overtakes I've seen this season. He gets 3 cars at a swoop of 1 corner. Can he hold this? No, he's going to be lighter on the brakes. Has the inside line. Can he hold it? They do bump wheels. He's going to get the traction. And Aussie Freak holds the lead between these cars and 8th place. But now he's got Magically all over the back of him. This race is fantastic. Watching this race through my fingers, says Goffy. Magically now gets the move done on Aussie Freak. But these 4 absolutely going at each other. Fighting like it's the win. And you've got Ulfanuf on the grass. So Ulfanuf now drops back a bit. So now it's a 3-man battle here for P8. There's not many more battles going on up ahead. As I say that, the DK's all over the back of Kano as well. So Aussie Freak is a GOAT. War Machine's out. That's another full course safety car. So we've lost another driver. On lap 10 of 27. So War Machine started off super well and just it hasn't worked out for him, and we still have no penalties here. But maybe that was the break Kano needed. Kano got saved by the safety car. He jumps in. ZK jumps in now. So possibly hopping onto the hard tyres. Now Piastri jumps in. Everyone jumping in except Unique Throne, who sticks it out. Where's Skillsy? Skillsy now jumps in. Felty's our first penalty. He's got our first penalty. Magically sticks out. So both hard runners now sticking out. But I want to see where Kano goes. He hops in the hards. ZK now onto the softs. Felty picks up a drive through. But it looks like it could be a lot of hards. Yeah, lots of hards, couple softs. Softs will not make it. Mediums look like the best way to go here. But Unique Throne and Aussie Freak, Maxi Boy and Easy Reaper all stay out on their hards. 9 laps to 5. Now Aussie Freak, Maxi Boy and Easy Reaper should be fine to the end. Unique and Magic are going to be feeling it at the end though. So Easy Reaper now back on to the podium. Great bowling, boys, says Magically. It was awesome to watch, mate. Awesome to watch. Hard fought, bit of wheel banging, but that's what we love to see. No one ended up in a wall. But ZK's now got the faster, fresher tyres. Or the faster tyres, sorry. The faster tyres on Kano. But how long is that going to last? 5 laps? 6 laps? All these cars start heating up. But Kano's got 7 cars ahead of him if he wants to make it back up to P1, and he's going to have 15 laps to do it. Softs till the rain. I'm cooking with ZK. Oh, it's going to rain. That's correct. Softs till the rain. So ZK sticks it onto the softs. He's going to bank for the weather to come and start pouring down. Unique Throne to Magically and the rest look like they're just going to sit it out for the rain. But this is on ZK. He needs to make as many positions as possible. He can't sit behind and look after his tyres. He needs to go. The Aussie Freak up 11 positions. Alright, Magically in P2. So the rain is coming. I'm trying to look at these clouds. It looks like it is getting a bit darker out there. You can see the clouds turning a bit grey in the distance. Not as blue as it was when the race started, that is for sure. Getting a bit gloomy. The Automobile Club. So will we have one more lap of safety car, or will it go on this lap? Everyone has caught up now. And Looks like it's going to stay out one more lap. Oh my goodness me, Unique Throne. Oh, it's in. So, Unique Throne almost gets rear-ended by the Hassan Magic Lee. But where is that rain that is expected to come, and when will it come? And can ZK stick it out and gain positions as long? It's possible. So Kano and ZK swapping positions here. Racing under safety car. So the battle for P1's between these two as it stands, as these guys should make it. The top 7 should make it, or top 6 should make it to the end. But it is going to rain. And they need to make their way through as Unique Throne goes early. And he has jumped magically by 6 attempts. And Aussie Freaks now back in the battle. So we're going to have a 3-way battle once again between these three who are in the league of their own in the battle scene. But we've got some fights here. It's Kano versus ZK. ZK versus Piastri. Kano's going to have a look at the inside of the Red Bull. Here comes Piastri. He dodges the Red Bull. He tries to go around, but ZK's got the fresher tyres and the fast tyres with more grip. He's going to out-traction that Williams. He needs to get past Kano. He needs to get past everyone as quick as possible. Kano's trying to get past Reaper. He's basically on the grass. Reaper forces him to the inside line. Can Reaper hold this? Reaper's at the inside line. Here's a look. Kano cuts him off completely. Shuts the door on Reaper's front wing. Now Reaper's got ZK all up next to him. ZK's going to try and go around the outside of the Haas. The Haas pushes him to the outside. Beautiful defending. Older tyres. Reaper known for his brilliant defending. So ZK now going to have another look up the inside. Desperately trying to get past the Haas. Easily last till rain. Yep. And he sends it up the inside. He gets the move done now on those softs. And Piastri's now all over the back of Damo. And it looks like Ice Chip's gone wide. Lost the position to the AlphaTauri of Evil Blade. Piastri has a look at the inside. They almost do touch. Piastri sends it up the inside. They touch. And Piastri's around. Piastri is backwards. It looks like he's got a bit deep into that last corner. Ice Chip and Ulfenhoof. Ulfenhoof gets past Ice Chip, but they're going wheel to wheel. Who's going to be light on the brakes? Will it be Ice Chip? Will it be Ulfenhoof? Looks like it's Ulfenhoof. Can't move under braking, mate. Almost rear ends Evil Blade, but now Evil Blade all over the back of Easy Reaper. And let's go back up the field a little bit. Aussie Freak all over the back of Magic Lee now. He's going to have a look up the inside. Who's going to be lighter on the brakes? He tucks in behind, and Kano's gone for the move on Maxi Boy. So Kano in no mood to wait around for this rain. He wants to get a move on now, and it's getting gloomy. You can see the track, it's darkening now. You can see the clouds coming over the track, so it's going to rain any minute now. And Kano abusing that ERS button, trying to get past everyone for that rain. So being patient behind Aussie Freak. Bit of Domo. Blade can't get past these Reaper just yet. Anyway, DRS enabled. So this should open it up for Kano. ZK goes fastest as expected on those softs. And is this track getting damp? It looks like it's getting damp without water. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to get spicy here at Monza on lap 15 of 27. When does the rain decide to pour? When does it want to come? Looking at the clouds, it looks like it's already getting a bit damp on that track and really cold. You can see the clouds come over. There's no more sunlight, no more shadows. Now, this is not going to help the hard runners, as it will cool their tyres down massively. They will not have the warmest tyres for these track conditions. But for the medium and soft runners, this is paradise. You could almost say for them. Maxi Boy having a look at ZK. ZK now having a look back at Maxi Boy. He gets past him. And now he's on the back of Kano. So ZK looks like he's got the pace on these softs. And as soon as that drop of rain comes, do not be surprised if he jumps in. Now Kano's going to have a look at Aussie Freak. Both have no ERS to play with. Kano's going to swoop it around the outside. He's lighter on the brakes, but that's going to compromise him on the exit. As Aussie Freak now gets a better exit. They're going wheel to wheel. Who's going to get the DRS? Aussie Freak's going to get the DRS. But here comes ZK, who gets a double overtake. And Maxi Boy now coming up on the inside of Kano. He's going to have a look up the inside. Who's on the brakes? It looks like it will be Kano. They do touch. Can Maxi Boy get the exit? He just can't. And that opens it up for Aussie Boy. Aussie Freak, sorry. God damn. Aussie Freak on the outside. Can't get it to stick, but here comes ZK. He's up the inside of Magically, who now moves up in a P2. Now he's going to chase down Unique Throne on those soft tyres. And it looks like he will take the lead here. If he can keep it on track, if he's got any more time in those softs, which he should. Those softs will be warming up about now, especially in these conditions. Kano, currently P4, he needs to get past these three ahead. He wants past Magically, and Magically is not going to make it easy for ZK. They almost touch. Beautiful racing from these two. Kano's best chance is to sit behind and wait for a mistake. Maxi Boy though, he can't sit for too long, because Maxi Boy will pounce on any opportunity he gets to grab those two. Off and hoof. Defeated Damo. Maxi Boy now having a look at each other. Here comes Defeated Damo, the other Mercedes. Here comes Kano up the inside of Magically, and they touch. Kano is around into the escape road. What has gone on there? Oh, and Kano's down to P9. That is not what he wants at all. Magically, with some brave defending, looks like he might have pushed Kano a bit too wide onto the grass coming into the turn one. He hit the back of ZK. Oh no. Okay, so Kano's hit the back of ZK there, which has resulted in a spin for Kano. ZK looks all good though. So, one Mercedes left here then. But look, it's not totally over for Kano. There is still rain to come. Here comes Defeated Damo up the inside. Light on the brakes. Gets moved out of Magically. Now moves himself up into P3 on those softs. And where is that rain? Will it come at around lap 20? Will it come early enough? And will it come down fast and heavy enough for Inters? We'll find out in a minute. As ZK all over the back. Maxi Boy now gets a double move. And I just want to say, this fight between third and all the way down to P7 is something else. Because let's watch this from Blade's POV. These guys are about to go three wide. Oh, Blade touched the back end of Wolfenhoof. Wolfenhoof goes in deep, almost touches Defeated Damo. Blade will not get the run out of this corner, but he will follow these two ahead as they go wheel to wheel. So giving us an absolute treat to commentate and watch. Wonderful, wonderful racing from these four drivers here tonight. And Maxi Boy has to go off the track and cut the chicane. That's going to open up the Defeated Damo, who has a look for Maxi Boy now. Oh, sorry, Blade. That's going to open up the Blade. And here's the rain. The rain is here. So, ZK has to push, push, push now. Go, go, go. So these two surely going to open the Inters. If people stay out, you're ruining your race. There is no other word for it. There is no other word for it at all. So Unique Throne, he's got ZK all over the back of him. ZK going to try to have a look into the pit line. ZK looks like he's had the pace though this tonight. They stay out. They've stuck it out. I know it rains pretty heavy here. So the guy who does go in is Defeated Damo. And he's going to go for the undercut if it starts raining too much. So a lot of people sticking out. Frizy sticks it out, but everyone behind starts pitting now. Alright, so how wet is it going to get? Is it wet enough for Inters just now? Is ZK going to pay the price if it gets too wet? It's not wet enough yet for Zox Chillo. Bouts picks up another penalty. The only go of a penalty so far here tonight. It looks like it's dampening a bit, but it doesn't look heavy enough for Inters just yet. So these two, Unique Throne and ZK, currently hold the top two positions, followed by the two AlphaTauris. Very good points for them against the Mercedes team. But they're going to have to double stack, which is not good. So hopefully it goes one more. But it looks like it's getting too wet now. So if I'm ZK, I come in this lap. The track's starting to damp up a bit. You don't want to go another lap. It's going to get too wet. So what does ZK do is he'd come in, he stays out, and so does Unique. And so does Blade. Okay, so must be different from the combox, but looks a lot wetter. Main, he picks a 5-second up. So people struggling now to get into the pits. All these hard runners are going to start struggling massively though. Maybe not. Unique's holding his own. ZK's tyres must be dropping off a little bit. Can we get tyres and up to the leader with mate? Tyres there as you expect. A please would be good. So 1 second gap from Unique to ZK, yada yada. Alrighty. Oh, look at the tyres. Defeated Dynamo, currently the man that leads the Inter runners. But it still doesn't look wet enough. So will ZK stick it out for one more lap? And let's just hope this isn't hindering him enough, because the more oh, we've got rain coming on the screen. The more he goes around, the wetter it gets, the slower he's going to go. But DRS has not been disabled yet, so it's clearly not injured just yet. As these four all stay out, one goes in, it's going to be Evil Blade. Maxi Boy sticks it out for an extra lap. So was this the right call? Defeated Dynamo picks up a 3-second penalty. So is this the right call at all? Who's 30 seconds behind the leader, so if the pit stop was to happen, it would have to happen now. But here he comes, he's coming down. Will he beat Blade? It doesn't look like it. So these Inter runners have pitted a bit too early, and it's lost them, it's costing them a lot of time. But he should be fine. Let's just see. Let's just see. Because Unique Throne's now got ZK back on track. And it is pouring down. It is about time you hopped on those Inters, fellas. It is raining heavier and heavier now. Any lap now, it's going to get too damp. And you can see how easy they're taking it through there. Blade just looks so much more confident through these corners on those Inters. So Unique Throne, surely you jump in now, mate. One more lap is going to be too much. It's obvious, he jumps in. Here comes ZK. Here comes Maxi Boy. Unique's picked a 5-second penalty up. The worst thing to possibly happen. Magic Lee's going to stick it out for one more lap. So Magic Lee gambling on its time drive for one more lap. Fry's going to gamble. Ice Chip's gambling it. Oh my goodness. And where is Blade? Did Blade get the undercut? Were the Inters? What did the Inters look like? Were they faster? Did they leave it too late? He's coming down. He's got to beat Maxi Boy out. He will get the undercut on his teammate. No Unique, says Goffy. And he's all over the back of Zico now. So he has closed the gap. He has closed the gap a fair bit on that undercut. But Unique going down to 5 seconds. That is not what you want to see. You hate to see it. You really do. Now you would honestly expect Magic Lee to go out, stay out here. Oh, not to go out. You would expect him to come in here. I'm just checking the guts here. I want to see if the guts start going down. It looks like they are rapidly. I know they do have DRS, but he might have left it a lap too late. He's magically now comes around the final corner. He's gonna jump into the pits, it looks like. There comes the droplet. And he sticks it out another lap. What is magically thinking? Frizy now calls it. 16-9 there, catch on the leaders rapidly. But it could be an AlphaTauri double podium here with Unique's penalty if it comes into play. Kano and Easy Reaper go at it. Kano goes a bit deep. That's going to give Easy Reaper the switchback opportunity. But Kano does hold it with the better traction. With the two McLarens now on the back of him as he got into the end on those tyres. I don't know, that would be a bit silly. Is it going to get heavier? It looks like it's getting heavier over time. And if we bring this up, he's actually going to second on Evil Blade. But he's lost 2 seconds to Unique and DK. It's getting too damn. You can see it. If a safety car came out now, it'd be perfect for Magic Lee, but surely not. Surely he jumps into the pits, and he's going to keep going. He's going to try to go to the end. Magic Lee is going to try to go to the end, and he's already lost another 2 seconds to Unique Zone just on that lap alone. And he must just be hoping Ice Chip can defend for all his might. Just hoping he defends like a lion against his interim runners somehow, some way. But this will be a spectacular win if he pulls this home. Doesn't look at it. Look how much he's struggling. Honestly, it's getting slightly wetter. It is, slowly but surely. Oh, magically now looks like he's struggling a fair bit. Just watching that gap, it's not dropping as much. It is obviously the crossover still. It clearly is crossover. Unique is gapping DK. Yes, he is, but he needs to gap him by 5 seconds. And he's going to get DRS, I reckon. He's lucky. He won't. Here's the spray, so it is way too wet now. The spray has now come, which means it's too wet. You can see how much they are struggling. So Magically's left it way too long. He did not expect the rain to get heavier and heavier. We all did. Surely Magically doesn't keep it out now. Surely. You've lost too much time. You need to come in, and he's not gonna. He's just gonna try to stick it out. He's gonna stick it out for 3 more laps. And Ice Chip's not gonna be able to defend as Unique just goes around the outside. And here comes Unique now. He's got a chance at Magically. 6 seconds the gap with 3 laps to go. He goes a bit deep. Let's see how Magically is handling these corners in the wet. The spray is now on the wheels. It's still the crossover. DRS is yet to be disabled. As he comes in, he takes up very well. 6.2 seconds the gap. So the gap has come down almost 8 tenths in the first sector alone. Ice could be a buffer. Yes, Ice could well be a little bit of a hold up here for ZK. But ZK should get the better traction out of this and get an ERS on. Oh, he's got the DRS. Ice Chip probably shouldn't hold this, and I don't think he will be able to hold this. No, ZK does get through. And Ice Chip jumps over the curb, picks the 3-second penalty up. And now you got Maxi Boy all over the back of them. Aussie Freaks retired from the session. And it's too late for a safety car. It is too late for a safety car, so this has helped Unique massively. Very good for Unique. Magically now comes into lap 6 with a 2.7 second lead. So he's lost over 3 seconds just in that lap alone. And we're going to see this time start buffering down slowly but surely. VK, oh, about 3 seconds behind Unique Drone. If Unique can get in the lead, he will be just over 5 seconds ahead. Magic has a chance, but it'll be difficult. Magic is going to have to defend it like a lion. There is no doubt about it. At all. 5 seconds might cost him the win. It sure could do, but let's not think about that right now. Let's get him to put his head down. DRS is still on, so if he can get within DRS, it could help him pull a couple of attempts away from VK. And maybe, just maybe, magically defends, and magically he's picked a 3-second penalty up. So I was gonna say, magically could still finish in a good position here. But he's picked that 3 second, which is gonna drop him a fair bit. And Unique's waiting for that DRS. He doesn't want to force a move. Oh no, this isn't helping him at all. DRS is disabled. So all magically has done there is hold him up. He's just held him up completely. And now he's going to have a go back at him. Magically he's going to have a go at Unique. So this is helping DK massively. Oh my goodness me, Magically, what are you doing, mate? Oh no, and that brings DK straight back into it. Unique is going to be fuming. The Unique fanboys will be rioting and protesting for a Magically ban. He's been an absolute assassin this race. Oh, he's hit the back end, but ZK's lost his front wing. He's lost part of his wing. ZK's lost part of his wing, and now Magically's holding ZK up. So Unique Drone has 1 lap to go in 5 seconds. This is going to be controversial if he does it. And now here comes Maxi Boy through on ZK. Maxi Boy is swept through on ZK, but ZK's not going to give it up easy. ZK's going to win this. ZK's also got a broken wing now, broken end plate, which is going to cost him massively into these corners. And is it going to be enough? It will be enough. I think ZK will take this. ZK might take this. 2 seconds. He needs to have a major mess up into the final corner if he wants to lose this race. Here comes Unique Drone. Maxi Boy's having a look. Unique Drone crosses the line. It's not going to be enough. Maxi Boy and ZK fights the line. ZK takes the win. Maxi Boy in second. Magically goes home in 4th. 5th. Goes home in 5th. ZK takes the win here. In a very, very close final lap battle with Maxi Boy and Unique Throne. But Magically, absolute madman on those hards. What was he thinking? Oh my goodness me. That was crazy, crazy, crazy. Wow. But Fouty rounds it out to get the points. Let's go, don't worry about my hards, says Magically. Those drivers behind you were surely worrying about it, mate. But wow. You had stakes, you had a big pen on back, yeah. Ah, yes, yes, I remember now. I remember. Oh well, here's what it is. Oh, Fouty's binned it. Maxi is now the championship leader for Tier 3, yes. Maxi is. He's going to take the championship lead ahead of Kano here. So we've got a new championship leader here in Tier 3. So the battle is not over. Kano better get back in his seat, put his socks on and get back into it because he is slacking a fair bit. Alright, let's get Maxi Boy in here. Alrighty. Make sure you include your party audio, lad.
Done, man. All
Let's hope
done
these
for
other
you.
two get in here. Zika's on Do Not Disturb. So hopefully he got that party invite. He did. Sure did. Alrighty, well, that was a race and a half. Congratulations to the podium finishers here. ZK, Maxi Boy, and Unique Throne. Let's kick it off with Unique. 5-second penalty at the end there. Ruined your party, but P3 run us through your race, mate.
Yeah, it did. It killed me there, but it was a good race. I don't know how those guys were lasting on those hards. It was so slippery at the end there with the inters, but yeah, credit goes to taking the gamble, and they did all right, especially Magic Lee out the front. It was a good race for ZK. I think I just got him just before we both boxed, so I managed to keep in front of him, and yeah, it was a little bit of chaos towards the end with just everyone slipping around, but yeah, no, it was good. It was tough. Always, getting damage on lap one and having to box didn't help, but to get P3s, I think pretty good for me. So yeah, happy.
Yeah, well, look, at least you're happy about it. Coming onto the back of Magic Lee there on his hards, he looked like he slowed you down a fair bit in the last corner. Hoping to get DRS, and DRS got disabled on you.
Yeah, I slowed down a little bit just to get DRS, and then as I was approaching the DRS line, they disabled it. So the stewards have a bit to answer for that one, but it is what it is. So I had the grip to still get him, and then I ran myself deep into turn one anyway. So yeah, who knows? If I had have had a good exit on that corner, I might have been able to sort of pull out and hopefully get that 5 seconds. But yeah, as I said, it was just super slippy at the end there.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, well, congrats on your P3. Well deserved, well driven. But coming into Japan next week, sprint weekend. How are you feeling about Japan?
Yeah, I like Japan. It's a fun track to drive. Just flows really well, but it's hard if you screw up one corner, you're sort of stuffed for the next 10. So yeah, no, it'd be good. Sprint weekend's always fun as well. Always offers up something different. So yeah, we'll see how we go.
Yep, good on you, mate. Well,
thanks, mate.
I hope to see you back next week. And moving to P2, Maxi Boy, in a well-fought race, you win some awesome battles, mate. All race long, some four-way battles.
Yeah, it was.
Run us through your race. Congrats on P2.
Yeah, really tough race. I didn't have a lot of pace on the mediums and the hards, so that rain kind of saved me in the end because I wasn't the quickest. So I was just moving through the field as much as I could with Oof and Hoof and Aussie Freak and all that. But then the soft runners were able to get me quite quickly as my hards were dying. But then the rain came out. They came in, so I just pitted when ZK and Unique pitted because I wasn't sure, and I managed to have pretty good pace and just stick with people. I stuck with DRS with Blade for a little while, so it was a really good fun race. I enjoyed it.
Yep. And going into Japan next week, I'm gonna ask the same question. How are you feeling? Are we
I like
expecting
Japan.
to see
It's
you
a pretty good
up
track.
top?
Yeah, I think I'll hopefully do well around Japan. It's a pretty good track. I like it.
All right, mate. Well, congrats on your P2 and moving to P1. Zeke, I don't know if have you won a race here? I'm not sure. I don't think I've interviewed you. First win, and is this the first race back on wheel?
Yep, it certainly
Yep, and back
is.
on wheel. So you out-qualify the whole grid by 2 tenths. You've had a pretty dominant race. You dropped off a fair bit halfway through it from the top step, but you bring it back. Run us through your race, mate.
Super happy with it. Before I get into my interview, I would like to thank Big Tyrone for always pushing me to get better. He's my friend, and he's always the one who's pushing me to practice more, race more, do the best I can.
Is this Ox Schiller?
No, different guy. But also thanks to Ox with his masterclass in strategy, going onto the softs instead of the hards till rain. So very happy with how my race went. Polly was awesome too. Got pole on a banker, and then at the end I got wing damage on an outlap, so couldn't improve. And then onto my race, super happy with it. I was surprised I didn't spin in the wet, to be honest, but I kept it together and managed to stay within Unique's 5 seconds. So yeah, really happy with how the race went.
Yeah, mate, well, congrats on that. And same question as the other two. Japan.
Oh,
Feeling 1 to 10, mate.
about a 0. I'm absolutely awful at Japan, probably my worst track. So we'll see how it goes. Just do the best I can.
Well, you better get practicing then for Japan then if it's your worst track.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, and yeah, Maxi Boy, congratulations, mate. You're now the championship leader in Tier 3.
Wow.
So, give Kano a bit of a run for his money.
Let's go, Maxi.
But, congrats to the top 3. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to tune in for Tier 2 here around Monza. And everyone have a lovely night. Goodbye.